host of the Gridiron.
Welcome to the Gridiron, baby! If you can give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking awesome. I have no idea why. If you give this video a thumbs up or share it, I'll be absolutely thrilled to death. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. What do you got to lose? But if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel out, description box below, very top link in the description box takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So once again, if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean so much to me, and I thank you in advance. And also, all the way down at the bottom of the description box, there's a link takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants to Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,400 members in the group. It's doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing and if I got internet access, I am putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants to Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. Well, guys, it is, it's just, what do you, it just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just, I guess, after a while, you start running out of words. It's just absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Don't know if I guess that they gave up on, my computer's going screw here. They gave up. I mean, as he lost the locker room, oh my God, my freaking computer is absolutely horrible here. But it's just another game, and it's just another, especially at home too. Just so mind-boggling, absolutely so mind-boggling. I mean, how at home we're just like absolute trash, absolute horrible. So you don't know if some of the guys, maybe, putting in their 2 cents worth as far as maybe not liking the way that happened with Daniel Jones, but man, I'll tell you what, boy, this is really, I mean, it's absolutely horrible. I mean, we really made the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they're 5-6 now. I think made a very, very at best mediocre Tampa Bay Buccaneer team look just like the greatest team that ever walked the earth. We're going to go over a little bit here, like, kind of like with Malik and Sexy. They're, kind of, voicing some of their displeasure, right? Obviously, how the game went and all of that, but also maybe it's some of their teammates. Yeah, I mean, the season's over. It's gone. It's, even by some miracle of God, they would have won the next 6 games, which ain't going to happen. They'd be 8-9. They're still not going to make the playoffs. So it's like the season's over. You're kind of wondering, as Dabes/Shane kind of lost maybe some of the locker room. I mean, at least kind of like last year when they were, toward the end, they lost some tough games. They were getting blown out early. early on. But let's go there. I mean, what we got? 2023 New York Giants. All right, here we go. All right, now early on, right when we needed, um, could have really used some good performance and all this when they were kind of getting blown out. The final game of the season, we had absolutely nothing to play for except for pride. Eagles came to town. We beat the Eagles. Hadn't beat the Eagles since George Washington was. Well, I mean, it's just been a couple of years. I mean, beat them. At MetLife Stadium. But I mean, it just seemed like that way. We don't beat the Eagles. We beat the Eagles. We had nothing to play for. Final game, then we lost by 1 point to the Rams. Once again, the season was over with. We have a third string quarterback in it, Tyrone Taylor back and forth, and I mean, just nothing to play for. And I said, the second to last game against the Rams, we lost by 1 point. Then we went on the road in Philly where we never play well, never do well, always lose. We lost, but what was it? 7, 8. We lost by 8 points. We lost by one score. Right? We lost to New Orleans, but then the week before that, we beat the Packers. Was it Monday Night Football? I believe it was. It was either Monday. I couldn't remember if it was Monday or Sunday. Then we beat the Patriots. We whooped up on the Commanders. Of course, we lost, But I mean, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 6 out of the last 7 games. So basically, a lot of times when we had almost like a third string quarterback in there, almost every game and all, we had nothing to play for. This, that, and the other thing. The Giants fought. They fought, except for that one. Remember the one game against the Saints? Remember the Saints were making fun of the Giants and all that because Tommy Cutlets was in there, and the Giants didn't. What that Giants had 193 yards of offense. Yeah, not real good. But remember New Orleans was making fun of the Giants. But I mean, the Giants were at least fighting. I said, that last game of the season, right? The Eagles come in and the Giants have absolutely nothing to play for, right? And the Giants, 27-10. We made them, and we really outplayed them. Really outplayed the Eagles. And that just doesn't happen. Giants outplay Eagles. Usually it's Eagles outplay Giants. It's not Giants outplay. So, I mean, they were in there. They were fighting. Right? And had nothing to play for except for pride. Here it's like, once again, it's like almost every week. Once again, it's like there's like nothing in the first half. Nothing. I don't know. It's like they think maybe it's not okay to score points in the first half or something. I'm not sure. I mean, how you down? Was it 23-0 at halftime? I mean, it's like where's the defense at? I mean, what the? I mean, are you serious? I mean, look at these drives. I mean, one of them, 1 or 2 of them were in the second half. But I mean, these drives here was just. Where are we at here? Let's get these drives. I mean, holy cow! Here we go, play-by-play. All right, so Tampa Bay took the ball. 14 plays, 70 yards, 8.5 minutes. They just methodically walked 8.5 minutes. Just walked down the field, 14 plays, and touchdown. Giants get the ball, 4 plays, punt. Then, hey, like a little miracle of God. Tampa Bay, 4 plays and a punt. And the Giants, well, I mean, I I don't know. I guess Daboll I guess maybe it was kind of like, we got nothing to lose. Let's get a little spark here. Let's try to do something. So it was 4th and 1 on. I couldn't remember if it was the 38, 39, whatever, the 37. I don't know. I mean, it's like, if you make it, maybe you give your team a little bit of a spark or something like that. I get it, but it's like, so Wandale got stuffed for no gain. So now, of course, now you give them a short field, and they made the they went 33 yards, but we held them out of the end zone. Right now, was that the one? I'm trying to think here. 4th and goal to 4. Yeah. Vita Vane reported the tackle. Okay, fumbles touched, recovered by I mean, that was the one where we managed to hold them to a field goal. So okay, they we kept them out of the red zone. That was the one time they got into the red zone where they kept. I think there were 4 out of 5 in the red zone. But that was the one where the ball was just laying on the ground, and the Giants defensive players are looking around, maybe to play a game of cards or something like that, or maybe they were going to talk about what they were going to do after the game or something. We got a ball laying on the field. Of course, Baker Mayfield jumps up. Could have prevented 3-point. It really is. It's absolutely amazing how, like, whenever there's a bad play, a negative situation, it's always against the Giants. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. So that was the one, we kept them, at least kept them out of the end zone, but it was 10-7 already. The game was over because we only scored 7 points, although of course at the time we didn't know it, but then, I mean, these drives, it's just like, okay. Then they went 7 plays, 82 yards in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So now it's 17. Oh, wait, what is that? The one they missed the extra point? And that was good. Okay. So it was 17. Then we went 6 plays, 27 yards, which for the Giants in the first half to go 27 yards in a drive was freaking phenomenal. Then we punted, and then they went, and we got down to the 14-yard line. Okay, maybe we can stem the tide, right? Nope. 9 plays, 86 yards. And they're left with 12 seconds. After they scored, there was 12 seconds left. So that would be, right? That was extra point. That was the extra point. I couldn't remember if it was the when they went up 16 or 17, or was it 23? But okay, so it was 17. Then they scored this one touchdown. Left 12 seconds left in the first half, and then of course at least they missed the extra point, which that was nice touching. Right? So it's 23-0 at halftime. I mean, how many games at home could we go? It just. Okay, then we had the then I mean, of course, pretty much the game was pretty much almost because you figure 23 points, that's at least 3 touchdowns. You got to get 2 2-point conversions, and I mean, so basically the Giants got to score 3 touchdowns, get 2 2-point conversions, and hold the Buccaneers out of the end zone. So that's not happening, right? So basically the game is over. But I mean, at least the Giants, they came out with a little bit, and this is where, of course, once again, Tracy. What did we get down to the 5? Direct snap, obviously, to Tracy, and it got no. It was first down. Once again, it was first down. Oh, what's up, buddy? Lost it. He might have, man. Might have. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. And I told the end of our program here about Dabes, but kind of wondering, I mean, did he lose the rock of him? Then the thing is that what Mara was saying was like, because he doesn't want this to keep turning this stuff over every 2. Because I mean, it's it's really tough, to get something going. Every 2-3 years, you keep new GM, new coach, new coach, new GM. Yeah. So it's like he gave him a vote of confidence, but it's like, I don't know if they came in as a pair. I don't know if they're going to leave as a pair. Who knows? But I mean, things aren't looking really good. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Daniel Jones. We're going to talk about him a little bit too. If he goes someplace and he starts lighting it up, Mr. Maris, he might casually just start sticking sticks of dynamite in MetLife Stadium, like each day. But casually just come in there, not with a whole bunch, because then people would notice. But maybe have a couple sticks of dynamite, in his trousers, pull one out, shove it in this pole here, pull another one out, shove it in, and just walk away. And the next day come back with a couple more sticks of dynamite. And then after doing that for about maybe 2 months, after the season's over with, maybe somewhere toward the end of January, we just put, maybe a couple hundred sticks of dynamite in MetLife Stadium, just push it and just blow it up, baby. They're best. Well, that's the thing. They came in there together. They're gonna, But he gave him the vote of confidence. It's like, I don't want to, turn him over. And I think it was Rich Eisen was talking about too. He's like, said they really like Daboll. They really like Daboll. But the thing is, it's like, I mean, if we get blown out by the Cowboys with Cooper Rush, hey, tip your cap to the Cowboys. Things were looking bad. They got a backup quarterback in there. They're on the road against the Washington Commanders, all this stuff and everything, and they won. Good, kudos for them. Well, I tell you what that game. I think it was like 13-7 with like 6.5 minutes to go. And somehow they put up like 900 points in the last like 6 minutes of that game. It was just like up and down. It was. I mean, of course, I think the kick, the onside kick got returned back for a touchdown, but then they had that's when Daniels completed the 86-yard pass. The dude just ran through the whole team. Of course, the extra point got met. It was a bad snap or whatever. So I don't know if it threw his timing off or whatever, but that was a crazy game. But tip your cap to the Cowboys. But also it helps the Cowboys because now they got 4 wins. So they're putting as far as the draft. So they're getting pushed farther down, right? So I'm the only one here, bro. So yeah. I'll tell you. Absolutely horrible. But then let's see. So I said, back with Tracy, I mean, we might have found something, this, that, and the other thing. Tracy's better than all this stuff. I'll tell you what, dude. I mean, I can't say, almost say that he gave away the game against the Panthers, right? Fumbled there, fumbled here. I mean, you want to lose your job really fast. I mean, you start fumbling the ball. I mean, down 23-0. I'm sorry, the 5-yard line. It was first down too. Now, I don't know. That could have been a situation where, hey, we're down by 75 touchdowns. Daboll's like, we're going for 4 downs, right? So 4-down territory. So that was first down. It wasn't like that was 4th down, then he lost the fumble or something. He got hit at the line of scrimmage or whatever, That was first down. We probably had 3 more shots at the end zone. It's a possibility we might have scored a touchdown. But, I mean, that just killed the drive right there. I mean, possibly. Now, once again, the same thing with that is you don't know if Daboll would have gone for 2, because we haven't made a 2-point conversion, I don't think, all year long. Or if he would have gone for 1, or what the heck would have happened. But that was a killer right there. We could have possibly got back at 23-7, right? Maybe. Let's say then of course then the ifs, and right from that then the killer was right after that the Bucs 95 yards. 7 minutes, 12 plays, 30-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then, of course, at least the Giants responded from that. But, I mean, by that time, it was just, 13 plays, 65 yards. That's when Motor got in the end zone. Really well. But first hand, hold on. Oh, there we go. North sure right to Robinson, but the penalty on Diane Johnson, the Panther interference in the third quarter. There we go. Yeah, Singletary, 1 yard. I couldn't remember if it was 1 yard or 2 yard. Yeah, Singletary. So, but I mean, just sad, freaking horrible. I'm disabled vet with emotional issues being there. Oh, I bet not. Bet not. Being a New York fan, period. The Jets or the Giants. I mean, at least the Jets had playoff aspirations going into the season. I mean, man. I saw this article here. Patty Traina from SI.com. She writes on a couple different platforms. But one of them she gave a report card, and she goes over some of the things. So they scored obviously the offense she brings up first. She talks about 7 points, 4.4 yards per play. No wonder why the Giants are lost. Now to go the other way here. The let's see what the Bucs here. I'm gonna have to pull this up here. Okay, team stats. Here we go. Yards per play. 7.3 yards per play the Bucs had. So basically, every 2 plays the Bucs ran, they got about 15 yards. Brian Daboll was looking toward new quarterback Tommy DeVito, who was providing a spark for the offense, but instead, the unit fizzled out faster than an open bottle of soda. The offense ran 18 plays in the first half, resulting in 0 points. 18 plays. They failed to produce a first down on 4 of their 10 drives. And stop us if you've heard this before, but the offense couldn't get it into any kind of a rhythm. And plus, I mean, not to mention once again, is that like nothing in the first half. Nothing. Tyrone Tracy's lost fumble, the 6th lost ball by the Giants running backs this season, killed their best drive, as the miscue happened on the Bucs 5-yard line, and the Giants scored just once despite making it into plus territory 4 times out of their 10 drives. DeVito, all that talk about seeing improvement in his game was probably just that, talk. He looked lost out there. To be fair, the offensive line didn't help. Of course, Illuminor getting injured didn't help either, right? The offensive line gave up 4 sacks and 9 quarterback hits. Yes, Daniel Jones was a problem, but thinking that replacing him would cure all the offense was a pipe dream. The defense, my goodness. Where was the defense? Missed tackles and poor run defense once again doomed this unit. The run defense is just horrible. Missed tackles, at least 10 of them. I mean, you got maybe 4 or 5 in a game. Okay, maybe 6 at the most, but you start hitting into double digits. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. The Giants have done a horrible job at tackling this year. How many of those business decisions, right, is hard to say, but at this point in the season, missed tackles happening at such an alarming rate shouldn't be the case. The next time the Giants run defense steps up to the plate will be a first. Guys just aren't getting off blocks, taking proper angles, or filling gaps. Dexter Lawrence can't do this all by himself, and it's clear that the young talent this team is counting on for its defensive front is just not making the grade. Maybe it's just me, but the Giants' lack of response when Bucs quarterback Baker Mayfield decided to mock the Giants by mimicking Tommy DeVito's Italian pinch celebration spoke volumes. Do you think the Giants of yesteryear would allow an opponent to get away with such a classless act by an opponent, regardless of the score? Nah, I don't think so. The special teams unit was the only one of the three that did contribute to the that did not. Jamie Gillen punted well, placing 3 of his punts inside the 20. Graham Gano didn't have any field goal attempts, which might have been a good thing given the windy conditions on the field. Smith marked set and a nice 33-yard punt return. Yes, he did on a day, and the Giants' kickoff coverage unit limited the Bucs to only 6 yards. Coaching. The bye week didn't do the Giants any good, nor did all the good practices that head coach Brian Daboll claimed the team had. And speaking of Daboll, if there is any doubt about his control of the locker room slipping away, look no further than postgame when not one, not two, but multiple players spoke out about the team being soft and how some guys weren't giving it their all. We're going to go over that in a little bit. Look no further than Malik Neighbors, who angrily telling reporters to ask Daboll why he wasn't more involved in the passing game. Yep. I mean, the thing was, it's like he had like no targets in the first half. So we got nobody tackled, nobody blocked. Bowen and business decisions. Yeah. LT were taking a shot at disrespectful enemy player. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Sure. Yep. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, they were asking Malik. It's like, what, what, he didn't do anything in the first half, and what's going on? But it's like I didn't throw him in the ball in the first half. It's like, what do you want me? He's like, what do you want me to do? Chewing on his gum. What do you want me to do about it? So, I mean, you got your best offensive weapon. You got to find a way to get the ball into the guy's hands, whether it's, I don't know, jet sweep. He's running a motion, you hike the ball. Here, flip it to him, let him do something. Get him in the backfield, take a direct snap, anything, screen, something, anything. I mean, you got, I don't know. Did he have like 13 guys covering him on each play? You couldn't get a pass to him? Your best offensive weapon in the first half? Yeah. Wow. But it goes to show you, because in the second half, I think it said he had 9 targets, but he caught 6 balls for 66 yards, I think, 65 yards or something. Hey, he did that in the first half. Hey, he'd have himself a heck of a game. I mean, the guy's having a not too bad of a season, and we're just total trash. Total trash. Sorry for my soul, Lions. Sorry for no stupid. That's all right. Hey, man, I tell you, I'm used to this. Somebody chat with somebody, and it's like, usually it's not much good to talk about. A lot of times when I'm talking to somebody early, especially maybe before the season starts, you might have some, oh, yeah, we might win a few games this year. Yeah. But then as the season progresses, it's like, yeah, we suck. Yeah, it's not right. Absolutely horrible. And then we got a short week here. We got to go to Dallas. And I'm sure they'll be coming off, but once again, you got to play the games and yada, yada, yada and all that. But, I mean, if you look at what the Cowboys did in Washington and you look what the Giants did at home against the Bucs and you carry that to Thursday, you don't have much high hopes at all about the Giants. But you got to play the games, right? But, the Cowboys got to be riding high and the Giants got to be riding kind of low.